I'm Sananda. I come to be with you just briefly at this point, just to help you understand more about the changes that are all around you. The changes that you're moving through, the changes that you're seeing outside of yourself, or even more than that, the changes that are happening within you as you connect to the out world, but you are more and more firmly within your inner world. So yes, you're part of that out world. You are a part of the third dimensional expression, but also separate from it. So you allow yourself to be separate from it. For it can no longer control you unless you let it control you. The programming can no longer control you unless you let it control you. All is opening up to you if you but allow it. All being the expression of the one source that is moving through you at all times. For you are the one source. You are the one, have always been the one. You are just simply remembering that now, remembering more and more fully who you are, and embracing the changes as they're happening now as you are looking at this. Certainly as you look at it is a movie more and more. It is all happening that you are fully expressed within it as much as you allow yourself to be. But you can pull away at any point. And many of you, most of you, if not all of you, have been doing it more and more and are not letting yourselves become insensate or enthralled once again with the third dimensional illusion. Because you know it's just that, an illusion. It only gains a reality when you give it reality. The matrix is only real when you allow it to be real. So trust in yourselves more and more. Trust in who you are. And know that all is coming forward. All truth is coming forward more and more. And the expression of truth is all around you and within you, if you allow it. You all know the truth deep down within you. Even though you listen to your news, you watch your videos, in doing so, you know the truth within you. It resonates within you, so you know when you hear something that doesn't quite match when you already know deep within you, it doesn't resonate with you. Trust that resonation, trust it. Trust that you know deep within you what is true and what is not. You do not need to ask anyone else. They tell you from the truth. The truth is not necessarily their truth, just as theirs is not necessarily yours. So allow for the differences, and again, allow for the changes to continue to come to this world, because they're going to increase tremendously over the next weeks and the months to come, to the point where you may not even recognize the old ways any longer, for you'll have completely moved out of old third dimensional illusion and into the new reality that you are creating in higher dimensional frequencies. All of this is up to you and the collective you to continue to move forward, always moving forward and not to allow yourself to step back. If you do, know that it's only for an instant and you can always take the next step forward again and again forward. I'm Sananda and I leave you now in peace and love and oneness, and that you would continue to always step forward. We live in a conscious life stream of the infinite love. It fills our being with a divine light, infinite love and joy. We participate in this consciousness as much as we allow ourselves, having the free will to limit ourselves, but we cannot diminish our connection with the consciousness of the infinite one. It arises in us through our heart consciousness, even in our physical bodies. Our heart loves us unconditionally and lives to enliven us, regardless of what we do to it. If we can love our heart the way it loves us, we can begin to understand its infinite love. We are constantly being created in the awareness of infinite consciousness, providing the essence of the eternal being. We are all the same being, sharing the same consciousness and aligned with and directing the imagination and emotions of the infinite one within ourselves. We are the directors of our human experiences, the condition of our bodies and our feelings about ourselves, and we are much more. And we are infinite in our consciousness, but we are aware of only as much as we allow ourselves with our limiting beliefs about ourselves. Once we become aware of our potential, we can begin to penetrate a sense of who we are. Beyond the body and the empirical world, we are our personal timeless presence of awareness. This awareness arises in us when we are clear and serene. It happens momentarily in our personal vibrations between cycles as the amplitude shifts between increasing and decreasing trillions of times a second. It is at the point of a change when for a moment there is no moment, it is a moment in eternity, and it is the moment our intuition can guide us to. If we are open and receptive to it, we accomplish this by feeling and imagining the most wonderful and joyful sceneries and feelings. These are the vibrations of our heart filled with a compassion and love. These vibrations align us with our heart consciousness and our intuitive knowing and feeling. When we open ourselves to positive, high vibratory thoughts and feelings, we are beyond ego consciousness, which knows only the limitations we have believed about ourselves. By aligning ourselves with the energy of our heart consciousness, we can transcend limitations as our awareness expands into unlimited consciousness. In this state of being, we can understand our lives in every aspect and in all the dimensions. We are living in a time wave that spans thousands of years, and this wave has exactly bottomed in 2012 and is now beginning to use. We are at the point out of time when everything changes, and we become aware of our majesty and sovereignty as our collective consciousness expands in positivity and high vibrations. We create beauty and life enhancement. This happens when we share our light with one another through our eyes, and our radiance of love, regardless of who we encounter, as the fractals of the infinite love. We are able to express the unlimited creative power of our essence.